This kind of article bugs me. Sorry, I get back to the original frame. How professional am I? Not very. I do this for the love. I was trying to think, why does this bug me? I keep forgetting stuff. Like, stuff that bugs me is certain kinds of people and the way they think and the way they just assume you think as well. Bothers me. Now, why does it bother me? Why does this kind of thing bother me? It's I tell you why. You know when you're a person and you think that there's some sort of enemy out there, but there isn't. It's just completely fabricated in your mind. I think we call it paranoia, is what we used to call it. Just pure paranoia. It's that kind of thing. When people, I was trying to think. I think was it? No, it wasn't Katie Brand. It was another. I can't remember the female. It was another female comedian. She had a very short-lived sketch show, maybe on ITV. I can't remember her name. She had big breasts though. I remember that because there was one of the jokes was about getting them out. That's why I remember it. But just remember this sketch she did, and she's like trying to be all, we used to call it lesing up, getting a bit lesbo, getting a bit lesy, is what we used to say, with her friend, in front of like their boyfriends, going, oh, I bet you don't, oh, how's that making you feel? Do you like that? I bet you don't like that. Oh, I bet that makes you feel weird. And the geezers are going, no, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. What's wrong with you? Why are you being an idiot? Like, blah 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 blah. What you doing? That's the point I'm trying to make. Is there's this assumption that everyone's bothered about something. That everyone thinks, oh, I don't like that. Oh, please don't do that. Oh, no. How dare you? Oh my goodness. How shocking. Oh, wait, what? Bisexuals and lesbians? Like as if, what? What do you mean an Asgardian's black? As if there's some sort of thing going on. And they sort of make a big deal out of all this stuff, as if everybody has got some sort of problem, as if it's everyone else's problem. It's time for people to realise, it's not us. It is you. It's you that has the problem. You have a problem. It's in here. For some reason you have a problem. This is 2019. Okay? Like, this is 2019. I remember when I was a kid, like, being gay wasn't that big a deal then either. All those years ago, it wasn't actually that big of a deal. It wasn't. Like I used to think certain things about gay people, and then I remember I was 11 and we went to went to a wedding. It's a long story. Went to a wedding in West Africa, right? And it was my dad used to work with. This one of them. His name was Donald. He'd left his wife and shacked up with a gay man. Turned gay, or he'd come out as gay, because he was from a bygone era. A bygone era, where where you weren't supposed to be gay, blah blah blah. And that's my first real encounters with openly homosexual people. And I was like, oh, okay. Do you know what I mean? I was 11. I was like, okay. That was it. And then my dad was like trying to avoid him when we were there. They were staying in the same hotel as, and he was trying to avoid him. He was like, oh, it's just awkward. He left his wife for this geezer. And then bumped into him, started talking, and it was all fine. It was fine. And that's kind of the general attitude of people. Even people I know who are, talk a bit crazy about different races, sexualities, religions, blah, blah, blah. As soon as they're with someone who is from that thing they've been talking crazy about, it's fine. It's like actually fine. They're just talking. It's talk. Talk. Like this is just talk. Like they're saying it's the real superpower is Valkyrie coming out on screen. It's the bravest thing to happen. What, in 2019? Who is this enemy that you're perpetuating? This thing that doesn't want all this stuff to happen. It doesn't exist. It's like and I think the problems you'll get. I mean, this winds up people. You get the like comic book people make videos on YouTube. I like watching those videos just because they get so mad about stuff. They're just always angry about something. Like, fucking Kathleen Kennedy, fucking Thor, fucking Captain Marvel. Like, they'll make about 15 videos on Captain Marvel. It's like, I couldn't care less. Like, Brie Larson is clearly an idiot, and Captain Marvel looks like a pile of dog shit. But I don't even like them films anyway. Like, I got around to trying to watch, what was it, Avengers Infinity Wars? Not even the latest one. I was like, what, there's another one of these to get the end of this story? I just got through it and I was like, there's just too much cosmic weirdness going on. It's like, I just don't buy it. I just didn't buy it. I was like, this is boring, man. I was like, this film's well boring. How's this one of the biggest grossing films of all time? It is mad boring. I was like, this is depressingly boring. I just turned it off. I was like, I'm done with all this fucking lunacy. You know, I don't care about none of that shit. I think it's funny when they get real wound up. I do understand when, you know, the forced diversity thing is just whack, and it's I've talked about this before. It's just like, it just shows a lack of ideas when they present an old idea, but go no, they're gay and black now. It's like, it's still the same fucking. How's that going to make it any different? Right, so instead he's going to kiss a boy instead of kissing a girl. Brilliant. Oh, great. The love stories in those sort of films is always the worst part of it. And then you just hate the love stories in certain films. You're like, oh god, we don't need this. I just want you to fight someone, you prick. You know, that's isn't it? Isn't it love? Sexuality? It's like James Bond. Him just shacking up with birds is like, no one really cares about those bits. It used to be funny when it was just Sean Connery or Roger Moore, you know, just going, oh well, I thought, let me peel off your panties. It was just fucking funny. It was like, this guy, what? He's shameless. He's supposed to be working. You know, he gets paid to do this. What? Are you supposed to be stopping a nuclear bomb or something? Instead, you fucking go around pile driving birds in Barbados. Yeah, fucking lunatics. Do you know what I mean? But no, like, no one. Oh, can't wait for Bond to shack up with someone. That's not what you watch a Bond film for. We don't care. Bond could take it up the arse. No one cares. No one actually cares. No one gives a flying fuck. No one gives a fuck. It's like, if it's sort of the rhetoric now. It's like the most hideous monster you could think of. Say it was like, all right. I talked about Fred West in the last video I did. Well, let's bring up Fred West again, just for a laugh. Okay, if someone put up a Fred West meme earlier, that was quite funny. So he's in my brain right now. He built a house next door to where I used to live. He did. He's a good builder. Let's say they want to, you know, Fred West, evil. You know, Fred West is like, there's not much. There's not many redeeming features about Fred West, is there? It's very hard to back up Fred West. Like, you could probably say better things about Hitler than he could Fred West, because Hitler achieved some stuff. Well, apart from Fred West's building skills. I'm going too deep. But what I'm saying is, they go, oh, no, but Fred West. No, don't judge Fred West. No, why? I say, well, because, you know, he's a non-binary, transgendered bisexual. He's also 1/5 Korean. Oh, well, that changes my whole perspective on Fred West. Oh, really? Really? He's from an oppressed minority, is he? Oh, well, that's good. Brilliant. Isn't the same thing? Oh, no. No, you're missing the whole point. There's a whole different... What is it? Oh, he's gay. He's gay, is he? Oh, well, that makes it so much better. Like, you're watching a comedian and go, this geezer is not funny. These jokes are whack. Wow. But he's a Pakistani homosexual. Oh, well, good God. I did not know that. Suddenly I'm laughing. Why am I laughing? Suddenly he's funny. Do you see what I'm saying? No one cares. It's that whole thing of going, hey, I bet you don't like this, do you? Yeah, but this annoys you. You know, it's like the kid with the most liberal parents on planet Earth. Kind of gets their fucking nose, gets a nose ring done, you know, gets a tattoo of Satan. Gets Satan across here and, like, you know, fucking, why was I born? I hate the world. And the parents are just like, yeah, what do you think about that, Mum? Yeah, fuck you, Mum, what do you think? And the mum's just like, oh, well, you know, be you, darling. I love you, darling. Expressing yourself, wonderful. That's what it's like. It's like this angry teenager going, yeah, you don't like this, do you, society? And society just goes, what's wrong with you? We're fine with it. It's okay. What do you think we are, monsters? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Someone who had breast cancer, had a breast removed, and just, and just gets out and goes, what do you think of that? Huh? But you don't like that, do you? But you don't like that. I was like, God, well, good for you for beating breast cancer. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, but you don't like that. It disgusts you, doesn't it? It's like, well, that's on you, man. That's it in here. I've talked for 10 minutes. I haven't even got into this. I mean, do we really even need to read this? But look at this. For the past couple of years, Tessa Thompson has been explaining that, as she is in the comic books, her Marvel Cinematic Universe character, Valkyrie, is a bisexual woman. Okay. 20 years ago, that would have been a big deal. But it's not now. She's bi, and yes, she cares very little about what men think of her. Well, good, because I don't think anything of her. What a joy to... I couldn't care less. I don't think of you. That's the thing. You think I'm thinking of you. Is that what you think? This is what... Do you think I wake up in the morning? I don't know. I can't speak for anyone else. One, I don't give a shit about no Marvel comic book or nothing. Anyway, I'm a grown-up. But I don't wake up in the morning going, God, she's a bisexual. There's a bisexual Norse god. I'm fucking annoyed. God, I think a lot about that. Oh, I don't care what you think. Oh, that annoys me even more that you don't care what I think, because what I think fucking matters. I ain't thinking of you. I ain't thinking about any of you. I hate to break it to you, but when I get up in the morning, when I see people constantly going, I'm gay and I'm proud, I'm like, okay, good. This isn't the 70s. Okay. Do you know what I mean? There's no one going around people's houses. There's no gay couple going around someone's house, start kissing and get battered. Unless there's some... Well, there's still nutters out there, isn't it? But it's like, I know they're going to go, oh, you take that shit outside? Good God. That's disgusting. It's against the laws of God. Do you know what I mean? That ain't happening, man. It's not happening. But when you make a big deal out of it, and it's like, oh God, will you shut up? Well, you did know I'm gay. Could you imagine someone knowing someone that's gay, right? Who just constantly went on about it. Could you imagine someone who's heterosexual, who would constantly talk about how hetero they are? I go, I don't think you are hetero to me. Someone who, I love birds. I fuck birds all the... Did you know I fuck birds all the time? I pile drive all of them. I sling my dick around like there's no one's business. I fuck anything that moves if it's a bird. As long as it's just a bird, though. Did I mention I like birds? And you'd be like, alright, okay. I think you like sucking dick. To be honest, the way you're talking about it. Half the way these people are talking about it, I don't think you like bisexuals at all. I don't think you have... Like, what? Like, what is this? What is this? They even shot a scene that showed a woman leaving Valkyrie's bedroom. Watch out, censors. Cover your eyes, prudes. Thought it was cut from the final edit. Oh my God! What a woman having sex? What they're suggesting a woman had sex with another woman? I thought this was the 1960s, and you're only allowed to kiss on film for less than 3 seconds. Otherwise, it's considered overtly sexual. I didn't know. I need to call someone on my smartphone and say, hey, have you seen the technology we've got now in the 60s? It's better than what's on Star Trek are telling us the future's going to be. Isn't that weird? What a weird way to wake up. I woke up this morning, I woke up this morning thinking that homosexuals were still put in prison for their crimes against God. That's what I thought this morning. I woke up this morning, I was like, why are they walking along going, there's a gay over there. Why are they still walking around? It blows my mind. Why are you still here? Why are you in jail yet? Has no one called the police? Have I got to turn snitch today? When Marvel rolled out the 4th phase of the superhero movies, I mean, do we want a 4th? Does anyone want it? I mean, good God. And it's like, full blah, blah, blah. I mean, I might as well just say blah, blah, blah for the rest of this, isn't it? Ends up with 4. Yeah, so we know, Natalie Portman's going to be the new 4, which was the silliest thing of... Just saying it sounds strange. Well, she's 4. Wow. As a new king, she needs to find her queen. That will be the first order of business. Well, no, she's a queen. It's a gender-assigned role, you tit. Tom says, who is this person? It's a king and a queen. She meant more than a sneaky bedroom exit too, as reiterated later in the week by the head of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, who confirmed that this did mean there would be an openly queer relationship in the film. Good God, think of the children. There's gays around here kissing. It's about time. And then some. Yeah, it's about time. This is what we wanted. We wanted gay superheroes. You know, there was a time when I used to think, you know, like, years and years ago, you had, you know, Batman. There was a Tim Burton Batman, and you had Superman, and then eventually there was like X-Men. There was a couple of, but there wasn't a lot of superhero films. And there were some comic books that I remember as a kid thinking, oh, now why don't they make a film of that? Like, that would be cool, you know. And then, and then suddenly, you know, over the last decade or so, that's all there is. It's like, I tell you what, what we don't need is more super. Can we stop? Can this stop already? Because that's all they make. Like, you know, it's about time. No, it's not about time. How about you have an openly queer something else? That would be about time. I tell you what, anything. Do you know what? If every big blockbuster next year was had a gay, just someone gay, every main character was gay, and it wasn't a superhero film, I'd be fucking delighted. I'd be like, well, good. Do you know, gay robots, gay alien, you know, I don't know, making you Predator film, make him gay, whatever. Actually, no, we don't want any more Predator films. They've done that. Leave that one alone. Do you know what I'm saying? Bring back Freddy Krueger again, make him gay, whatever. As long as it's not a superhero movie, I'm okay. That's the last thing I need. Oh, no, this superhero film's different. Why? Because they're gay. Oh my God, please. Oh my God. Because I'll tell you what, this gives them room to do all kinds of shit as well. It's like they can keep regurgitating crap. Because think how many different, in the Western world we're talking about here, in the Western world, how many different minorities there are that aren't represented. And they can just carry on this cycle of nonsense by just going, well, no, because now we have a Kurdish Batman now. You know, there's going to be black Batman, Kurdish Batman, fucking gay Jew Batman. There's going to be bisexual, like, transgendered, fucking Armenian Batwoman. And they go, well, it's not the same thing. It's different, and it's good. This is what everyone wanted. It's like, oh my God, please, just no more Batman, please. We're done. Fans have grumbled that characters who are explicitly queer in the comics have been straight-washed for the big screen. Thor's brother Loki and Ao in Black Panther, for example. Are they? I don't give a fuck. It's nonsense, isn't it? Superhero stories in general can be a metaphor for coming out. Are they? So I wonder it's taken so long for the movies to catch up. See, that would be interesting if you did, but it's Hollywood. There's not much talent out there anymore to like pull that off well. But if Superman was a metaphor for coming out the closet, and you set it in the time when that was a big deal, and you could do that well, that would be something I'd watch. That would be like, that's interesting. Oh my God! But you wouldn't tell me about the metaphor. I'd have to watch it and work it out for myself and go, maybe that's what that's about, you know. But instead, now they just want to hammer over the head. I'm gay. I'm gay. Like, it's like, all right, we don't need, you know. This is 2019, okay, and we don't live in some backward, you know, the Western world that makes this stuff. Doesn't have silly laws like other places. Anyway, your face got a special side that has to be kept a secret because you'll face discrimination for being who you are. I've just saved you from watching first. Yeah, X-Men was all about that. Inclusivity, discrimination. Like, it's been done already, and it was done okay, I suppose. It's worth remembering that none of this new wave would be happening if there was not a commercial incentive for it. Black Panther and Captain Marvel showed that there was a record-breaking audience for films that strayed from straight white male formula. Well, no, that's kind of bullshit because they aren't their own entities. Like, they don't really stand on their own. None of those films stand on their own. Do you know what I'm saying? They're all part of a bigger thing because it's a continuated story. Like, to find out why this happened, you have to watch this film, and this film will explain why this happened, and blah blah. Like, it's all part of it's part of a bigger brand. So that's kind of not true. It's not true. If you wanted to use it an example, it's like, oh, there's, you know, as if every straight white male. All right, so instead you've got a straight black male and a straight female, a straight white female and a straight black male. Like, is there, like, oh, I've never seen that before. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Even so, it's pretty exciting that these mega budget beasts are now free to roam with female, non-white, non-straight characters at the front. Well, I think it's a shame that it's come at this point, because I think the fatigue's going to set in. Avengers is done, isn't it? This whole, well, they made 20 movies. Now they're going to make more. I think this is the worrying thing. There's going to be a turning point where people are going to be like, oh, we're kind of done with this shit now. You've just regurgitated the same crap at us over and over. We want something new. And then they're going to be pushing, this is what's going to happen. They're going to be pushing this identity aspect of it, why it's so important. And people are already done with these films anyway. And there's just going to be, it's just going to fail. And there's going to be, so much yapping going on. Oh, you ruined it's just so, it's bored. It hasn't happened yet and it's bored me. Do you know what I mean? It hasn't happened and it's bored me. It's so, that's how bad it is, isn't it? The future is so predictable that it's like, oh, well, we know what's going to happen here, don't we? So when I saw that Ocean's 8 trailer, I was like, well, I know what's going to happen here, and I can't wait. I mean, it just goes on and on, You could always jump in for the shows get kind of like, you might not have yet had the chance to catch Tuca and Bertie, one of the best new television shows of 2019. It was created by Lisa Hannawalt, an illustrator and cartoonist who also worked on BoJack Horseman, which, like Tuca and Bertie, is another show that defies you to be put off by the words adult animation. It stars Tiffany Haddish and Ali Wong as two birds who are best friends living in a world that is entirely animal. It is genuine all the way. It balances surreal humour, real heart, and painful complexities and contradictions of modern living. It also manages to show... I don't even know where this is going. You can only imagine the clunking moment of realisation felt by whichever opportunistic Broadway voyeur had the audacity. I don't even know. I just skipped it. To whoever it was in the audience that took a flash photo during our nude scene, I don't even know what I was talking about. What is it going on about? I must have skipped too far ahead. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's so brave, it's so wonderful. It's like, it's 2019, man. Like, who, like, what? Do you know what I mean? This is just so shit. This is just like, oh, shut up, would you? Like, oh my god. Oh, you don't like it, do you? No, we don't. I just don't care. I ain't thinking about you. I'm not thinking.